Good afternoon, CFM. This is Coach Matt with our Monday workout. We're going to do a CrossFit Games Open workout today, Monday, and then we're going to do another one that is yet to be announced on Saturday. So this is the first week of the CrossFit Games Open, so we're kind of getting into that mode of training right now. Today we're going to do 16.1. So let's start with our warm-up, 2 rounds through 2 minutes of your choice warm-up pace cardio, and we're going to do some child pose twists. So from the child pose, and we're reaching one arm through and then twisting up to the sky, and do that with both arms 4 times. Okay. After child pose twist, we're going to do some Samson lunges, a little preview of the lunge that's going to be in the workout. So interlace those fingers in front of your chest, step out, press those palms to the sky, and then pull them back to your chest as we step into the next lunge. All right, that's our Samson lunge. Wrist rolls and stretches. This is just like basic prep for stretching the hands, fingers, forearms out. Make sure you go both directions. You can do these from the floor if you want to, and use the floor for some ground pressure on it. Next, we're gonna start working on our pulling, right? So round 1, just work on scap pull-ups and kipping, small movements. Round 2, make them a little bit bigger. All right, and then round 3, you can set up, and then after round 2, you can set up your pull-ups, right? And today, the prescribed movement is the chest to bar pull-up, okay? So when we do chest to bar pull-ups, it is important to choose a resistance level that will allow you to get a consistent range of motion, right? If you've noticed about your pull-ups that a lot of times you can keep going, we can do a set of 18, but the height that you go relative to the bar changes as you get fatigued. So it is important for you to pay attention to that level of fatigue, and when you're no longer able to touch your chest to the bar, you should stop, right? And in fact, strategy-wise, the most effective way to get the best workout is to stop 3, 4, 5 reps before you would actually fail, right? And you will get back to the bar, you'll get back to good movement quicker if you don't go all the way to muscle failure, okay? But just for the sake of seeing it, right? So this would be my regular pull-up, chin over the bar, like that, and then my chest to bar is significantly higher, right? Significantly more energy to do it, right? So it's a much more challenging movement. So you may need to change the level of resistance that you use, whether it's bands or jumping, right, etc. But all of those are fine, acceptable alternatives. Lastly, just for good practice, I want to do some forward somersaults. So we're just tumbling, real easy. We can get the red mats out and do that. But log roll is an acceptable alternative. I just want to get a little bit of vestibular stimulation in, because regular training doesn't stop just because we're in the CrossFit Games. We still have to do all of our core movements and body shapes, okay? All right, so the workout of the day is a 20-minute AMRAP. So that means we're gonna say 3, 2, 1, go. We'll all start at the same time. 20-minute countdown clock will start, and you will have that 20 minutes to get as many rounds and reps of the sequence as possible, all right? So you're gonna have a plate for our overheads. Now, in the actual 16.1 workout, there was a barbell in the overhead position. However, doing that with a room full of people is not a good situation, especially if we have more than like 5 or 6 people across the rig, right? So we're gonna use plates for today. It'll be a little bit lighter, so just get more rounds, all right? Don't sweat it. Everyone will adapt, and it will be a much safer situation, right? So I have we'll start on one side of the rig. So I'm on the east side right now, and I'm gonna move over towards the west side. So start with that plate in the overhead position. I keep it over my head, and I'm just doing walking lunges with that plate over my head until I get to the far side. When I get to the far side, I will put down the plate. Notice I did not say I'm gonna throw down the plate and launch it onto the ground and watch it bounce and roll all over the place. I will set it down under control, right, even when I'm tired. And then over on the far side of the rig, I will do 8 burpees, and the burpees should be to an overhead object. So as I jump up, I want to set it so that like I am jumping and touching something in the overhead position to keep my range of motion consistent. When I finish my 8 burpees, I'm going to come back, right, and yeah, it's 8. Okay, 8 and 8. That's right. So now I'm coming back to the near side or wherever I started. I did my lunges. When I get to the rig, again, I'm going to set the bar down, and now I'm going to do my 8 chest to bar pull-ups, right? And that can be Again, the jumping chest to bars, banded, whatever style you want to do. And when you get into like the minute 12, 14, 15, there's probably not many people who are going to be doing all 8 reps of those chest to bar pull-ups unbroken. It's going to have to be broken up, and that is totally fine, right? So again, consistent range of motion, more challenging height on the pull of those chest to bar pull-ups. And that's it for today, okay? So 20-minute AMRAP of those 3 movements going back and forth between sides of the rig. Recommendations are to pick your favorite pull-up bar, right? If my favorite one is this, then I'll start on the near side. I'll start on the side that I'm gonna do pull-ups on, right? Because burpees are on the far side. Doesn't really matter what you do burpees on. If the bar's not at the perfect height, like for me, I would touch like somewhere above my wrist to the bar to keep my height consistent on the jumps, right? So I start on the side that I'm doing pull-ups on, burpees on the far side where I don't care what the bar height is, and then back to the near side where I do my pull-ups. So hopefully we'll have a good spread of people on either side of the bar. All right. That is it for today. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's a fun workout. It's a hard workout. It's a great way to start our week. All right, see ya.